I'm Rebecca of Pocketful of Posies. Today's project is the beginning of a set of projects that I'm very excited about. I have been planning this set of projects for a while now, at least a year, and I'm so excited to get started with it. These costumes are going to be all 18th century costumes, and so before I got started on the actual garments, I thought, what does every 18th century costume need? It needs accessories. So that's where I'm starting. I made a new pocket and also a fichu, and I'm really excited to share those with you. So without further ado, here we go. I got to work cutting out my pocket pieces. I used a pattern that came with the Black Snail Patterns Red and Goat pattern, which I also have plans for this year. I chose to make one pocket rather than two, so instead of 4 pieces, I only cut out 2 of the natural colored sheeting cotton. I cut the opening slit on one piece and then drew a couple of designs to embroider. I used a friction highlighter to draw them. I am a decidedly amateur embroiderer, so I chose to just outline the designs with a simple backstitch. I also wanted it to look like something embroidered by a beginner. Lucky me, I am a beginner. I imagined the character embroidering this and having no real interest in the art of embroidery. I didn't fuss with perfectly even stitches or anything. I probably should have embroidered the designs before cutting out the pocket, but oh well. Just the fallen petal left. My stitches did get better the more I did. Alright, so you may have guessed that I am embarking upon a grand project that I'm calling the Belle Project. So I'm making a series of costumes over the next year that are all going to be based on the character Belle in Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Which is why I thought it would be fun to do a little amateur embroidery on this pocket of a book and a rose. I next basted the 2 pocket pieces wrong sides together. I got to work pinning twill tape around the opening and the outside of the pocket. I sewed it down on the front with a backstitch. Kind of big lazy backstitch if I'm honest. I didn't have any wider twill tape in the natural color, so it was a bit difficult to cover the raw edges, but it all worked out fine. To secure the binding on the back of the pocket, I used a whip stitch. To finish the pocket, I attached more twill tape to tie it around my waist. My plan for this series of costumes is, of course, to start with the undergarments. After these accessories, I'm going to be making a new set of stays, and then I will be starting my idea for Belle's blue dress. And then later in the year, I plan to make her pink dress, her cloak. I plan to make next year in 2022, I plan on making her green dress as well as her gold dress. So I hope you will stay with me for this super fun adventure. For the fichu, I measured 36 inches along one side of my linen and then another 36 inches at the right angle up from that. Cutting a straight line on linen can be tricky, so I snipped into the fabric where I wanted to cut and pulled a thread out. It broke a few times, but I just cut to that point and started again. I cut the selvage off because I wanted to do a rolled hem and the selvage would be bulky. Next, I folded my rectangle of fabric with corners touching to cut the diagonal edge. I finger pressed the fold so I could see where to cut. Big triangle is ready for hemming. I used a rolled hem by rolling the edge between my fingers, and then I secured the entire hem with a whip stitch. Hercules and I gave the fichu a good ironing, and then my new accessories were finished. I really enjoyed this little interlude away from big projects. I'm very happy with my new pocket, which can fit a book, by the way, and my fichu. Thor likes them too. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I upload, you can hit that little bell icon. If you'd like to support the channel further, I have a Ko-fi account and that is linked down below. Please stay tuned next week for my video about making my new stays. I used the Augusta Stays pattern from Scroop Patterns. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you on our next sewing adventure. Bye!